Gentleman moved into a small town. On his first night, he went down to the local tavern, sat at a table and ordered 3 beers. He sat there quietly, drinking his 3 beers, got up and left. A few nights later, he came back and he did the same thing. And every time he went into the tavern, he would order 3 beers, sit there quietly drinking them, and get up and quietly leave. Well, this began to make people wonder what's going on here. And so the bartender asked him one night, "We can't help but notice that you always order 3 beers. Why? Was there a reason for it?" The guy says, "Yeah." He says, "I have 2 brothers. One of them lives in Tampa and the other one lives in San Francisco. We don't get to see each other very often. So we made a vow that every time one of us went out to have a beer, he'd have a beer with the other 2. It's kind of our way of staying close even when we're apart." Well, this kind of touched the whole community, talking to the heartstrings there. And people would actually come from miles around to watch him sit there and drink his beer and his brother's beers. Then one late winter night he came in and sat down at his table and he said, "2 beers, please." So the bartender brings the 2 beers over and he says, "On behalf of the whole community, I'd like to offer our condolences." "What are you talking about?" I said, "When you only ordered 2 beers, I assumed that probably one of your brothers had passed away." "No," I said, "my brothers are fine. There's no problem there at all. It's just that this is Lent, and I decided myself, unlike my brothers, to give up drinking for Lent." Some people are just all about sacrifice. Welcome to Lent. In my childhood, it was the custom to give up something for Lent, and I guess some people still do, I don't know. I tried homework, chores, making my bed. My mom wouldn't let me get away with those. The idea of giving something up for Lent was simply that every time we missed it, it was supposed to remind us of Christ's sacrifice for us. And like I say, I don't think a lot of folks don't follow that practice, but if you do, I applaud you and wish you well. But then, let's face it, Lent, Good Friday, and Easter wouldn't even be necessary if it hadn't have been for Adam and Eve not listening to God, but listening to the temptations of the serpent. The serpent was clever, more clever than any other creature God made. And he said to the woman, "Do I understand that God told you not to eat from any tree in the garden?" And the woman said, "Not at all. We can eat from the trees in the garden. It's only about the tree in the middle of the garden that God said don't eat from it or touch it or you'll die." The serpent told the woman, "You're not going to die because God knows the moment you eat that fruit, you're going to become like God. You're going to know good and evil. You'll see what's really going on in the world." Well, there's a couple things about the Spirit's temptation of Eve that should jump out of the pages of Scripture. Number one is the one we all know anyway. I mean, it's just absolutely obvious. He's a liar. He out and out lied to them. "You won't die," he said to the woman. Want to bet? Not only did Eve die, but every generation since has died. Temptation is a lie. It promises what it can never deliver. In fact, the only thing falling for temptation can deliver is guilt, shame, and trouble. Now, the other thing that jumps out of the pages is the fact that the serpent played on our human desire to be more than we really are. All of us aspire to being better and whatever. And that's what the serpent's falling for when he says, "Why should you settle for being made in the image of God when you can be like God? You can be God's equal. all you got to do is take a bite of this, and godhood can be yours. Of course, again, he was lying. God created us in God's image, but that wasn't enough. So they ate and died. Now, John Piper said that sin gets its power by persuading me to believe that I will be more happy if I follow it. The power of all temptation is the prospect that it will make me happier. So Eve ate, Adam ate, and it doesn't make any difference who ate first. It doesn't even make any difference what the fruit really was. I mean, traditionally it's been an apple. But there are some who say that, given the probable location of the Garden of Eden, it was more likely a banana or a plantain or something along that line. Who knows? It doesn't make any difference. The result was the same. Guilt and shame. And the Bible doesn't use the terms, sewing clothes out of fig leaves indicates that they felt guilt and shame. Same thing we feel when we sin and we know we've sinned. And even though we use those terms together all the time, guilt and shame and guilt, they don't mean the same thing. Guilt says, I did it, it was wrong, and I know it was wrong. Shame says, I am wrong. I'm worthless. There's something wrong with me. I'm no good. Not even God could love me. And that's exactly the way the evil one wants us to feel. Not so with God. That's not what God wants. In fact, we want to talk about what original sin is. Okay? And I'm going to suggest to you that original sin is not something we do. Original sin is something we are. It's that image that we were created in has been tarnished. You might say it's some kind of a break or problem, discomfiture or whatever in our spiritual DNA that has forever tarnished that image that we were created in. But God still loves us and wants us. And as I've said before, Jesus came to get the kingdom of heaven into us, to restore us to the image of God in which we were originally created. And that's the reason for Lent, the reason for the cross, and most of all, the reason for the resurrection. Tommy carried his boat to the edge of the river. He worked for weeks on this boat, making it. Be very careful. Set it into the river and let the string out. Ah, the boat was sailing so smoothly and perfectly. It was a beautiful spring day, and he sat there watching his boat sail. And then suddenly, the boat got caught up in a strong current, and Tommy tried to pull it in. But it got snagged or something, and the string broke. And the boat took off down the river, and Tommy took off along the shore after the river, down the river, watching the boat and tracing it and watching it. But eventually the boat got so far ahead of him he couldn't see it anymore. And all day, for the rest of the day, he walked up and down the riverbank looking for his boat. And he never found it. Finally, when it was so dark he couldn't see anymore, he went home sad and dejected. A couple of days later, he's walking home from school and he walks past a toy show in the community. There's a boat just like his sitting in the window. He walks up and looks at it and he goes in and he picks it up and it's his boat. He knew that boat. He made that boat. And he goes over to the proprietor and says, "Sir, that's my boat. I made it." And the proprietor says, "Well, I'm sorry, son, but somebody else brought that in today. And if you want that boat, you're going to have to buy it back for $1. Tommy ran home as fast as he could and went through his piggy bank and emptied his pockets and looked under the cushions on the couch and every place he could. And finally he found exactly $1 and he ran back to the store and he gave it to the storekeeper. And he took his boat and he hugged it and he said, "You're mine. Twice I made you and I bought you." Brothers and sisters, that's how God feels about you. You are God's twice. God made you and God bought you. And if you ever think you're not worth much and you're cheap and that you're no good and that nobody wants you, remember, you're twice God's. He made you and He bought you on the cross with the blood of His own Son. That price is revealed in this meal. Just a simple meal of bread and cheese. But a simple meal that arises out of that ultimate sacrifice. Come, eat, drink. Give your guilt and your shame to God. Leave them on the cross. Forgiveness is yours for the claiming. Freedom from shame is yours for the taking.